Hold on. Oh. No. No. They can't hear you. Hold on. What the?
First syllable.
Trying again.
From the top.
From the top.
3,
Hello.
Make it drop.
2, 1.
Hello. Welcome to Down with Dragons here on Monsters of Roll on Twitch. You're shaking your head. Are we off again?
No, we're
good. I'm going to do the whole thing. 7 o'clock Central Time, a little bit after 7, because as you can see, we're just rolling with the punches of technical difficulties that are all around, except for Mick. He's good.
Mick is good.
That being
Mick's
said, that being said, thank you everyone for joining us. I am DM Scott. With me as always,
Killian playing Maven Corpseflower, a Circle of Spores druid who was on a quest for vengeance and now has a hot new human husband, so we'll see where that goes.
And Mick playing Callan the Fool.
Chris playing Viet, the Dwarven Ranger / Barbarian. Channeling some of this technology rage.
And Catherine playing Juniper, who is going through an identity crisis tonight as I try and nail down that voice.
Hell yeah! I still don't know what my character voice is. You're fine.
So, it's been a week. I hope everybody's had a great week.
It's been like a week and just the past 15 minutes here, so.
Yeah, it's been a thing.
Except for Mick, because Mick is good.
Mick's always good.
People are going to be like, is he the worst one? Is something going on? So, before we dive too deep into anything, let's get announcements out of the way. That being said, here in the news studio, Killian, can you hear me?
Wait a minute.
No, I beat you. You can't do it.
Wait. Why isn't it doing it? No!
Killian, can you hear me?
It's not responding.
I can hear you. We might be having more
there we
technical...
go. Oh, hey dear. Oh, hey dear. How's it going, dear folks? I'm out up in the Great White North there, just enjoying the northern lights. I did a bit of fishing, a bit of hunting, and now I'm coming live to you from my off the grid, well, kind of on the grid cabin in the woods there. Any hoosers, if you like Dungeons and Dragons, and let's be honest, who doesn't? And you're not getting enough of it in your life because, let's be honest, who isn't? You can check out our sister production, Dungeon Patrol. They're hilarious, they're fun, and I'm not sure what they're doing right now because I need to catch up on my episodes. But you can catch up at www.dungeonpatrol.com.
Killian, one of our other correspondents actually has an update on that update. Chris,
yeah, sure.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure, you betcha. They're on a boat in a city.
Oh, yeah?
And they jiggled the wrong handle. And it's quite exciting.
Okay. Well, if you want to get all caught up on that, you can go to www.dungeonpatrol.com. They upload every Sunday, and I'll be telling you what, when I was working from home before I went on my big old fishing trip, I was listening to Dungeon Patrol in between calls, but now that I'm out in the Great White North, my internet connection's not so good. I pre-record these for ease of access. So go check out Dungeon Patrol at www.dungeonpatrol.com. They're funny, they're cool, and they're not video recording anymore, but when they did, they were pretty easy on the eyes. So go get caught up at www.dungeonpatrol.com. Also, if you like what you're seeing here, you think we're funny, you think we're not funny, you like what we did or you didn't like what we did, you can get in contact with us in the link down below on Facebook and send us some inspiration. Let us know what players deserve inspiration or don't, or if you want DM Scott to come and ruin our lives, he is more than welcome to do so. It can't get much worse. So bring it on, Scott. I've already cried on camera this season. Let's do it again. I've got a lot of moop to get out of my body. I'm ready. But yeah, you can let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you are interested in, and all of that good stuff in the link down below. Use the hashtag inspiration and let us know which players should get a second chance, or if DM Scott gets a second chance at making us very sad. I think that's all I got for you this week, dear. We do got that dear Redbubble store. Does anyone out in the field there have the link for that for me? Because I don't have. It's down below. Hey, if you want to sleep with us, put us on a duvet cover. You want to wear us around? I think it's funny. I think it's so funny that you could have them on a duvet cover. I love that. I don't know why I love it as much as I do. You want to wear us around all the time? You got t-shirts. You want to write in a notebook with one of our faces on it? Well, I guess you can do that. I'm not going to judge what you're into. Our Redbubble store is linked down below. And hint, hint, Mom, our Redbubble store is linked down below. She's in Mexico right now. She won't see this for a couple weeks. But you can check that out down below. We've got some really cool stuff and more merch coming down the pipeline. If I ever have free time, I'll be able to design some fun stuff. We'll see if that ever happens. But in the meantime, dear, my fishing line's a wiggling, so I gotta get going. Scott, you got the floor here. I hope y'all have a fantastic show, and I'll let these hosers get on with it, eh?
Thank you, Killian, once again. An amazing in the field report. And Chris, thank you for the update on the update for Dungeon Patrol. Got to keep that. Got to make sure you jiggle that handle.
No,
That
I
water
think
will keep running.
the lesson was to not jiggle the handle.
Oh, not jiggle that, but the water will keep running. Like I've been in trouble for
Not that kind of handle.
not that
It's
kind
not-
of handle. It's not the loo. All right. So all of our shenanigans out of the way. It's almost like we're entertaining ourselves.
Almost.
So that being said, last time on Down with Dragons. Last week, our group definitely had some coming together, some people being told they're acting weird and they need to be part of a group by another person who is being weird. We had conversations of possible plans, of possible things that need to be done, of not dads that need to be looked into, talking to ourselves, talking to somebody, revelations of what's going on in Dragonlock from the new addition to our party, and possible pact suicide. Man, last week. One before that, tears. This time, wow. So,
Are they related? We'll find out next time on Dragon Ball.
this episode, no, we're not to the end yet.
Oh.
This is the start. So, coming in.
Start at the end.
Start at the end, yeah. Third eye's got to be open. So, this episode of Down with Dragons, we start off in the wee hours of the morning. Our intrepid heroes are getting ready, are getting situated. Juniper, you are kind of at the where I told that communal house of where a lot of separated families have kind of all come together. That is where the kids you kind of help bring in. You kind of have been also staying there as well, and you're getting ready, and most of the other kids are sleeping, not doing too much. It's early, right before sunrise. The only one there who is awake and kind of helping you get ready is Fen. Describe yourself again, just to refresh everyone what Juniper looks like.
I was not prepared for that.
You're welcome.
She's not a tall person, so she's probably 5'5" tops. Pale skin, smattering of freckles across her face. Somewhere in between athletic and curvaceous build, not anything spectacular. I think I said before, the biggest thing about this person is just a massive angle of fiery red hair, just curly, like down probably elbow length. So it's pretty long. She usually kind of ties it back a little bit.
Okay. And Fen, who's, he's 16, scrawny, kind of wiry, brown hair, blue eyes, just, common clothes, just kind of helping you and kind of almost repacking some of your stuff, make sure it's tight on your backpack and stuff, and just mothering, weirdly enough.
Yeah, June is not a morning person. So unless there's coffee or some such...
I mean, he would probably know that about you, so maybe, yeah, like you're sipping on some morning brew while he's just like, so, how long do you think you're going to be gone? I mean, is this goodbye, or?
I think it might be.
Right. Are you going to be okay? Because, I mean, I get it was a whole mixed up thing that put us all together, but it's just like, you got us out of there.
You're not, wow, brain, morning. It wasn't just me, it was you too. And I wouldn't have gotten anywhere without you guys. So I think you guys will be fine.
That's true. You were pretty screwed in that alley.
Yeah.
But like you also did like kind of vaporize a few of those creatures a few times, so I feel like we kind of were fair.
That was new.
That was new for me too. That was, pretty cool, to be honest.
I'm not gonna lie, it was awesome. Like, but not expected at all. I'm still kind of learning.
Well, just take care. Be, I guess, as careful as you can going back out there. We're good, so you don't have to worry about us. We're there's pretty good people here, it seems like.
Good. I think so too. And thank you.
Hey, thank you. He kind of helps
I
you.
don't want to bring that.
What are you going to sleep on? This is...
Okay, I don't...
Yeah. Well, if you want it, it's here. I'm going to go back to bed, but good luck. Don't die.
I will definitely try not to do that again.
Did you ever tell him?
No.
And so he's like, yeah, no. What?
You know, it's early and I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay.
It's dangerous. I'll try not to do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you make your way out.
I'm going to leave now.
What's Viet doing? Viet is... Where'd he sleep? Yeah.
So he's been sleeping under the tree. That's just become his spot.
Yep.
And if he's not sleeping against the tree, then he's gotten up and he's making one last circuit around trying to find Maven's pet rat.
Oh.
Yeah, that thing.
He's a little worried. a little worried something got it.
Yeah, I would be.
And at a minimum, he wants to try to find. He's trying to find the body, but he'll have tracked down Leo and passed on all the details about the rat.
Yep. And he actually. Oh.
Yeah. Well, right, and he knows the rat, but Viet's still going to give him all a very detailed description of the rat, and describe how he likes to get the crackers. And he'll be leaving a packet of crackers with Leo, but he's doing one more circuit around to try to find
Okay.
Daruk.
And when you meet up with Leo,
Come
because he actually
a survival check for tracking.
I mean, absolutely. Which roll?
Say 16.
16. All right, perfect. I'll keep that in mind. So when you are telling this to Leo, because he actually shows up to the tree, that's kind of where you're all going to meet in the morning there. And he hands you a bag, and he's like, here's some extra, food rations and things like that, and just a few other things that you had mentioned you might need going out there. Just be safe, and obviously you guys are always welcome back anytime.
Thank you, Leo. You are a good man. You will do good.
I'll do my best. And he kind of holds up the bag of crackers, and he's like, I'll leave him out every night. I'll find him. I mean, if he's around, I'll find him.
Maven will be very glad to know that you are looking out for Daruk.
I will. All right.
Jerky?
Speaking of... No, I'm gonna get some food here in the morning. You keep that. You might need it. So switching gears, speaking of Daruk, Maven, where are you in Daruk?
So
Walking.
it's
I mean, they're done talking. Now they're gonna have a chat.
So
Sorry,
it's
sorry, go ahead.
really early in the morning. We are walking, actually walking,
Yes.
around the perimeter of the town, near the woods, just near enough so that Maven can breathe a little easier.
Yeah. So you two have been walking for a little while. You got up earlier than needed, even, and
We didn't go to bed.
you did not go to bed. Okay. You have one level of exhaustion.
Fair, I'll take it. Worth it.
Worth it? No, you're fine. You're fine. So as you two are walking, he kind of the last probably half hour-ish or so has kind of started to get a little quiet, as you can just start to see the very earliest signs of light of the sun rising. And he's been kind of quiet, and he finally stops and takes your hands in his and looks at you. So I don't know how. I've been trying to think of the right way to talk to you about this. And I don't know how to say it. I can't leave.
Like you can't leave me.
I don't want to leave.
You can't leave
this
me because
place
you
right
love
now.
me so much that you can't think of ever being apart from me. No, I feel, yeah, I get that. That happens to me all the time.
He smiles and he's just nodding, and he gives you a kiss, and he's like, always.
You want to stay here?
I have
Or
to.
you have to?
And he kind of looks at you. He's like, not the way I'm thinking you're thinking. She's coming. I can feel it.
She is?
And he just kind of smiles, and he's like, I think so. Someone has to be here, and
She's
I
not
really
gonna know
want
who
to
the
be
hell
me.
you are.
I think I might enjoy myself and let her get to know me before she finds anything out.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to. Otherwise, she'll beat you half to death with your own feet.
I
Or beat
personally
me
think
half
she's
to
too
death with
nice
your
for
feet.
that. I feel like you're in more trouble than I'm going to be.
You know what? When the time is right, you know that geode you have?
Yeah.
You still have it?
Yeah.
Show it to her. You will not believe what she's done with it.
I was there. I mean,
I know. But you can see it in, like,
oh yeah,
normal
color.
size.
Yeah, color as well.
And she'll be like, I doubt she'll even believe that you're her father. So you gotta have some sort of memento. But
I
it's
figure
it's a paternity test.
maybe I'll just allow her to know me however she wants to. But I can feel it. She's coming, and I want to be here.
But what would bring her here from Sandcrest?
He kind of gives you a quizzical look and then looks towards at this, like, a tree that almost is emitting its own light.
Okay, yeah, fair.
And
Yeah,
he's just
okay.
like, I mean, it might be a thing.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I can't wait to get out of here, but I'm sure this place has some sort of charm somewhere. The trees are pretty. The puppet theater that whoever made that's pretty cool. So, I mean, that's worth the price of admission, at least.
I'll try to do my best to keep those going.
The kids like it at 8 p.m. every night, and I will say, if you change the Chilling Adventures of Daruk to suit your own needs, they're gonna know, because they've heard all the stories.
Right, they might hear new ones that are better.
Okay, well, they know who...
So,
as long as we're not rewriting history.
or
too
just
much.
giving a different perspective. I mean,
Ah.
so you two kind of have a private moment, knowing gonna separate ways. Gallon,
Mhm.
what are you doing? Early in the morning.
Well, I'm having some sort of dramatic, mushy moment with just about anybody I can find to,
Aw.
keep up with the Joneses here.
Well, there are plenty of people that you could find or knock on doors of people who are sleeping. Otherwise, you know where Murdered is if you would like, but he is getting ready himself and planning on coming with you, at least a certain portion of this.
Yeah. Well, I think as far as Murdic goes, Callan, there's a lot of heavy stuff between Murdic and Callan that Callan is, he's good with where it's at right now. If there's anything deeper to get into, it'll have to come with whatever we do in the near future.
Okay.
So I think, Callan is kind of really pumping up Leo in his new role.
Okay.
Maybe sparring with him, showing him some tricks, and just really wanting to give his insight to the town before he leaves. Like, everything's horrible outside, but even if everything's absolutely absurd, there's always a way to have fun. There's always a way to be happy. There's always a way to, get stronger, more skilled for whatever you're afraid of. And then, he'll check in on the rest of his crew to see if they need anything, really. It's all a kind of a automatic at this point. Just bouncing off of other people to keep himself going.
Okay. So, I mean, Leo especially like there's a few other people who did get up and they actually heard that you all were leaving. But Leo especially is kind of going back and forth with some of what you're saying. I think just the whole sentiment of like you can get stronger, you can just enjoy this place and what it is, because there's bad things and bad times might come. And as Leo's listening to this, every now and then he's like, and you can always choose to be better than what's out there. Because you're like inside, Callan, I can see you're a good person and you can make the best influence out there. You didn't have to save any of us. You didn't have to help bring any of us here. And I am going to be praying for you.
Okay, I don't know what to do with that. I'm sure it's good advice.
We've had a lot of like good conversations, and a few of them have made me just want the best for you. I'm new to like trying to give advice on faith, I guess. But whether you know it or not, faith is with you. All you got to do is choose it. And he gives a half like, yeah, that made sense. Like
That's something not Dad would say. We're good.
Yeah, and then something's actually resonating with Callan. And it'll probably show. Huh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Probably not really responding verbally, but you can probably tell that Leo doesn't have anything specific in mind when he says like.
No, he's very
faith.
Uncomfortable. He's just trying to be the beacon he's supposed to be.
Yeah. And then he recognizes that, but then he also like stops himself and is like, yeah, there is stuff right around me. There's stuff in this world that it works to put your faith in. And even if it doesn't, I won't be here to deal with it, right?
What? There's things coming?
No, just mumbling to myself. No, never mind.
Murdet will kind of slap you on the back probably a little harder than necessary and give Leo a good handshake, and he's like, you'll do fine. You already have the beginning of some of the best people I've ever known and things they say. You'll pick it up. Just keep practicing with that axe. And Leo just kind of looks at both of you and just, yeah.
Just think of it, Leo. You're starting a new society. These are the things that are written in legends. Someday the world will read about you in tablets, in lore, in songs.
As you say this, he's just like nodding, and you can see his complexion's going a little pale. And he's like, oh, yeah, that'll be great.
Yep, you're one of the greats.
So yeah, Viet. As everyone is gathering back up, you kind of take one last circuit around town, and you do find some tracks, which very much could be a rat.
I'm totally following these.
Yeah, absolutely. And you make your way to just outside the edge of town.
How old are the tracks?
I mean, they definitely feel like a good day or so. Okay. But they're very pronounced. Yeah, maybe 8 hours, 9. All right. And you make your way, and you see there's a box that is sitting by a tree. and you see like the tracks go up to this area, and it looks like a lot of grass was disturbed here. Some rolling around. A fight might have happened. And there's a little box sitting there. Looks like a milk crate flipped over.
Yeah, we'll tap on the box a little bit.
No sound.
We'll gently lift the box up.
As you lift it up, you can see kind of just the shadow of a small little shape inside. And you open it all the way up.
He's got a cracker ready.
It's just a little bag that looks tied up at the top. It could fit a rat in it, probably.
It will smell. What's it smell like?
Roll me survival.
I swear to God,
A
if
20.
this is not my husband.
Dirty 20.
30, 20. You sniff it. Smells salty-ish. I mean, it smells... You open it up.
What is it?
Immediately, there's a little
It's
note.
jerky, isn't it?
It's 10 days worth of jerky just kind of put into there for one, and it just has a little note inside that almost looks like it could have been written by a rat. Eat well, friend. D.
He'll clutch the bag to his chest and it's the letter.
It has my name.
He's looking around for any tracks.
Tracks seem to stop there.
He's looking around to see if anybody sees.
Roll perception.
18.
You do see near the edge of town Maven's new friend, Daruk, standing at the edge of town, who seems to be watching.
Doesn't know anything about Little Rat Daruk, so. Okay. Well, he will take the note and he's going to go find Maven.
Okay. Okay, so you all are at the tree. Maven Viet comes up, and right before then, Daruk kind of comes up, and he's like, I got one more in on him. Just go with it.
What did you do?
And then Viet comes running up.
All 4 feet muscle.
4 feet of muscle.
Viet, what's going on? Are you alright?
Maven, the Amanita Lady of Thorn's dead father. He was alive 8 hours ago, maybe 9 hours ago. And he left me some more jerky. He gave me jerky, like your friend Daruk gave me jerky. And then a note. You can have the note. But
Very small, yeah.
He seems to
Are
be,
you sure you don't want it?
He seems to be alive and well, and I thought you would want to know and maybe hold on to this. I would guess he's going to stay if he's able to leave notes and treats and gifts for people.
Yeah, she clutches the note
Leo,
and kisses it.
Leo,
Leo kind of, what?
Leo. Little Daruk is seems to be okay.
Oh, good.
You have the
Daruk
crackers
kind
in
of
case,
chimes
yes?
in, and he's like, maybe it's a miracle from the maiden, the little girl in the tree.
Do you think she has him?
Maybe she's taking care of him.
Oh,
And we're
I
by
bet
the
she's
tree
always
right
wanted
now,
a
right?
pet.
Yes, you are.
Viet will looking around in the tree, and he'll knock on the tree. Thank you, friend Daruk. Maiden, please take good care of Maven's friend Daruk, the
I
little
knock
one,
on the
not the
tree
big
with-
one.
I knock on the tree too. And I say, thank you, Maiden,
Thank
for
you for the
taking care of
jerky.
Daruk. And the jerky. And she looks over at Daruk like, jerky? More?
He just smiles. He's like, oh, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Good. All right. So as this all sums up with a happy kind of goodbye to the tree as well now, and to the maiden,
Juniper, your children will be safe with Leo. Leo is a good person.
They are not my kids, but yes, they will.
So
I do not own
No
them.
attachment.
That are not kids.
Nothing. No.
Not-
No kids.
Mhm.
We've had experience with not fathers.
Yes.
Everyone has
Confusing
not family.
relationships.
Right.
So, it's the wee hours of the morning. You all say your goodbyes and break the town of Cyprus and start moving. Where are we headed, folks? I've heard a lot of things.
Okay, Maven is fully convinced that they gotta beef it at the Dragon Shrine or go to Mirrorvale.
Oh man.
And I'm sure you don't want to beef it yet, Juniper.
I absolutely do not. I thought we were heading to Beacon.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Juniper
Beacon. I
was
forgot
saying
about
that we
Beacon.
are going to Beacon.
Yeah,
Are we not looking for help?
we're looking
We
for
are.
help.
I forgot.
We're looking for help figuring out where we need to go to find this boat and everything. Beacon
Viet's
is
busy
just
pulling at a different token in his beard at this point now.
So,
We have looked at all of the Seely's gifts, yes?
Callan will root through what he has in Bandolier.
That's the dancing woman.
Dancing woman, yes. What did I say?
I didn't really know her name.
Seely
Yeah,
dancing woman. Yes, Seely dancing woman.
Got it.
Right. So I've got the white rope. I've got here.
You
Here,
do
hold
not.
this, Viet. This is the tuning fork.
you do not have the white rope.
I don't.
Nope, that got left behind in the where she was tied up.
Another reason to hate Comdol.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
You're handing the tuning
sorry.
fork to Viet?
Yeah. He's just rifling through stuff and just handing it off because he doesn't have 15 hands
I will take the glitter
Yet.
bombs. I don't trust you with them.
yet.
You haven't drank your potion yet. Who knows?
Nobody's
Mhm.
drank a potion yet.
And I have a thing too, but I don't know how relevant it is. I'm gonna scramble in
Oh,
my
the glitter bomb potions. Oh, those.
So okay, so we don't have the white rope. Callan's handing Viet the tuning fork, which is it a big tuning? Can this go into his beard too?
I'd be a little big for that, but I mean, you could definitely work it in. I mean, I'd probably say it's the size of like a normal brush, like if you brush your hair, like
Oh,
a
it's a
brush.
little big. He'll put it in his component pouch.
Oh, and it came in this case too, if you want that. I'll just
Tuning fork came in
kinda
a case.
shove it at you. Yep.
It's a case. Okay.
Small metal case that has a latch on it that contained the tuning fork.
Okay.
What does the case look like?
All metal.
Like, is it what shape?
It is just rectangle.
Okay,
Just a regular, like a plain case. No
Yep,
engravings.
Metal.
Metal.
It's plain. Yep.
Okay.
Brushed silver.
There we go. That's what we're looking for,
There-
right? Just a little detail.
No,
here,
I'm
DM.
sorry. I'm
Come
sorry.
on.
You know?
I mean, I have a thing too, but I don't know how pertinent it is. She's gonna dig in her pack and bring out. It is Scott. Help me out. It's about this big. Like
A little small. Think
a hot dog.
about this big.
Okay, about that big. Perfect. It's the cryptex, which is sort of a puzzle roll, and it's got different like wheels with digits on it to unlock it, but all of the digits are blank.
They're blank.
Yep.
Yeah.
All the wheels on the cryptext are blank.
So no letters, no numbers, no nothing. They're just blank.
Okay.
Celia didn't give this to me, but Cassandra, the leader of the Seekers of Truth, she gave this to me right before she got caught. But when Celia came by my fire, I think this vibrated in my pocket, but I can't be sure.
Vibrated. Tuning forks vibrate.
That they do. I'm gonna.
All right, so
I'm gonna
then
kind
I'll
of.
take the tuning fork back from Viet and bang it on the box that Juniper is, or the cryptex that Juniper is showing. Try that.
Okay. So yeah, you take both of them from the two and
Anything?
and then all of a sudden you do feel the wheels start to rotate.
Oh, something's happening.
And then
What?
they stop. For like 2 seconds, you felt like all of the dials on it, 15 of them, just started.
Yeah. Try. So try it again.
Okay. Exact same thing happens. Hit hit it on the side of it, and after a few seconds, just as the tone starts to go away, no rhythm to it. It's just you can see, even though they're blank, because they have like their little flat spots where you can see they're rotating, and then it stops
like,
after about 2
it's
seconds.
close, like watching, like totally in Kellen's personal space, just like.
Oh, yeah. Callan doesn't care. It's doing something. See that?
Yeah. Keep steady rhythm.
Oh, yeah. Rhythm. Okay. All right. So Callan will start a slow rhythm.
Ding, 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 ding.
As you're keeping the rhythm, you don't feel like anything's happening. And right when you start to be like, all right, this doesn't seem to be doing anything, and that tone starts to fade, just that last moment of it, then for like 2 seconds, and then it stops.
Okay, so we need to find something else that resonates with this frequency. That's how tuning forks work, right? They
That is how they work.
Viet is staring, just
Yeah, we need to find something of a similar density. So let's start hitting it against shit. Stuff.
Okay.
What is the tuning fork made out of?
Roll me an investigation.
Sure. That is a 14, and wouldn't you know it? With all the technical difficulties, I didn't bring up my character sheet.
Dude, same.
So just call it a flat 14 right now.
Fair. I'll assume it's maybe a smidgen more.
It might be.
It seems to be made of brass.
Brass. Okay. So, brass. So something brass? Do you have anything else that's brass?
Well, Callan will hand off the fork and the cryptex to either June or whoever's handy, and try to replicate the tone being made by the tuning fork with his song blade.
ooh.
Try to match the tone.
Okay. Yeah, you.
So June,
Yeah.
hit the tuning fork again. I'm gonna try to
Oh.
match the tone.
Roll me a performance check there, Callan.
Performance. All right, that is a 15.
15. You feel like you match the tone pretty accurately. And you hold that note, or do you let it fade off at the same time? Like, how are you holding that note?
I guess I'd experiment, because if nothing's happening while I hold it, I'll trail it off and see what happens.
So you try a couple times.
Yeah. And then I'll try holding it longer, or
Yep. So as you're fairly confident, like this is, other than somebody who has close instrumentation, like this is pretty much on the mark. Nothing happens. Cryptex doesn't move. Nothing happens. The second Juniper tries it again, though, by itself, and you kind of stop. Cryptex moves again.
What if you hit the tuning fork against the cryptex? Does that sound dumb?
That's
what you just
you've
did.
been doing.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, it's a start, I guess.
Were there any other clues from Dancing Woman?
Not for me.
I am not
Except
understanding
for this
this.
potion.
Ocean?
I'm gonna drink it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
You drop dead.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
You drop dead.
No, it's a natural 20.
Awesome.
Plus 6, so 26.
26.
Like a
Nice.
champ.
If there was a time to get a natural 20, I guess, guys.
There you go. You drink it. You feel like it hits your stomach, and it's definitely a taste. It's a taste. It was not made for flavor. It probably was like medicine. It's made for function, not flavor.
I'm familiar with the flavor.
Like the worst black licorice and
Black
like
licorice.
almost a hint of like copper after it, and like it's in your stomach, and at first you're just like, all right, that wasn't pleasant, that wasn't great, it's fine. But then all of you
Why did I drink that?
see at the same time literally all of like the imagine all of your veins in your body emitting light.
Oh.
And it feels like your blood's on fire.
Oh no.
You can see, through all of her skin, her face, you see all the light underneath the skin going up. And there's just this moment of where it almost feels like it's gonna do something and burn you out.
Yeah. There's probably screaming.
Nope. 26. You took it like a champ.
Never mind. Fine.
Right when you're getting to that edge where you might actually start to scream out, it suddenly stops and it's gone. And the light, everything goes away. You're fine.
I have no idea what just happened, but that was
You just
not
wasted a
pleasant.
murder potion.
You just wasted a murder potion.
Why did I drink that?
Are you being okay?
I think so. I mean, it hurt. That hurt a lot. That was not a pleasant feeling or taste. Do I have all 10 fingers and toes? And
Callan, then hanged fool, hit her with the tuning fork.
Oh, yeah. Bing on Juniper's forehead.
It does not make the right sound because it's against flesh. So just.
Oh.
But,
Wait, against the empty bottle.
Yeah. Kind of
Try
think
it.
Empty bottle,
a little
yep.
tuning.
So, who's tapping and who's like what's?
I guess I had the tuning fork, but I would have given it to Callan if he
Okay.
tapped my forehead.
So you have it back.
All right.
You hit an empty bottle. As you do it, the tone goes, and then the cryptext. Who's holding the cryptext?
Still.
Oh, you're holding that, and you hit it against the cryptext.
No, he hit against the bottle.
Okay, you're holding. Okay, so same thing happens. Basically, after a few seconds, there's and then it stops.
So longer than 2 seconds this time.
I didn't see anything happening on the cryptex when.
Yeah, you can see it rotating.
Okay, but nothing else.
So on the glass, and it rotated for longer. Is that correct?
It seems to have, yeah.
Okay.
I fucking knew it.
Okay, so you said there's flat spots on each of the rings of the
Yep,
cryptex.
where it you interlock
Where the number
if it
would
said
be.
something, yeah.
Okay, so can we just ink some numbers on there and see how they line up?
Sure. So you gotta just take some, like an ink and quill, and just try to write some numbers on each of the dials?
Sure.
Sure. Oh, I'm just clarifying what you're thinking.
I don't know how that will help us if it will.
We'll just say you do so. It will take some ink. You go through and do all,
Does
It takes you a
Callan
good-
have all of Sealy stuff in one bag?
Yep, I got a bandolier with that tuning fork
So
came
while
in.
Viet will kind of be looking at the bag while they're messing around with this tuning fork.
Mhm.
Kind of getting in Callan's space a little bit.
It's gonna be about a
Or
good
two
15 minutes of Callan just writing a number on each of these dials.
Yeah. So what I have written for bandolier and the saddlebag is that we got from Sealy. My potion, Maven's potion. I don't know if you had.
Yeah,
your-
had a potion as well.
Okay. And then
Which Callan has, and Vietnam knows nothing about, which is fine. But as long as it's written down somewhere.
yeah.
I have it too.
Okay.
You have
And
the two
there's-
fun time potions in the saddlebag.
2 fun time potions, battle endurance potion, and the healing
Is that-
potion. Looks like a potion of cold resistance.
Okay. Sounds right.
It's,
I don't have that up, but it sounds right.
Who's got the snow globe? Does Maven have the snow globe?
Yes.
Okay. And none of us recognize anything about this. We've already rolled a check on the snow globe. None of us recognize anything about that. Callan, was there anything else in that bag? The bandolier that was given to you?
Nope, I've mentioned
The
everything
bandolier
I-
held each of the potions
Oh, the
And then
bandolier
had a
held each of the
spot.
potions.
and had a spot for the tuning fork in its case.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
And then there
Remind
was
me-
also
You have to
the,
drink all the potions.
There's also the what, Scott?
there was also the one metal case as well that had a thing that you were told not to look at, a crystal, if you remember.
Why not
because
hit
it's-
the tuning
has
fork on the
Callan-
crystal?
Has Callan looked at that thing? I don't remember us ever looking at that thing.
No,
Everything
that has a
specifically
crystal.
looking at. No, you were told of it. How don't look at it too long because it's timey wimey and it's
The crystal. Don't
all
look at the
that.
crystal.
But
yeah,
it's
I don't
in a
think we've looked.
case.
I don't think we've looked at the case yet either.
Have we drank all the potions?
Only only Juniper has drank a potion.
I
That
will
said
drink a
drink me.
potion. I'm gonna tell everyone before I do it, though. I think we need to drink all the potion.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Ah! No.
So just for clarification,
Yes.
is this by the tree still, or did you guys get to the edge of town and then are re-talking, or I'm just
Yeah, we're at-
wondering for context.
We got out of the town, right?
I thought we
I just want to make sure.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. Wherever. Doesn't
we got
matter.
moved from the street. Maybe we didn't.
I don't
You guys
think.
No,
they-
we started walking.
Oh,
We started walking. So as we're
Okay,
before
so
we
you're
before,
in the mist
right,
again.
are we in the mist or is it before?
If
we
you
stepped
want
in
to
the
stop at
mist?
the edge of town, you can be fine. That's what I was trying to clarify.
I guess
I got a 10.
Okay.
I would say
Clarification.
before we go into the mist. While
Okay.
we still have sunlight.
So
Clear
the
air.
final goodbyes and all that. The sun is just
before we
coming
step
up,
over into Oz.
and then everyone's like,
stepping
"Hey,
out of
by
Oz."
the way."
Yes. Sorry.
No, that's perfect. No, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, 10. So You drink, Maven. This is the drink me potion. Right?
Yes.
Okay. It tastes like anybody who's ever dried flowers or pressed flowers in books or all those. Imagine that they did it wrong and they tried to do the equivalent of almost like pickling flowers and letting them decay in water.
Tasty.
Right. So you drink it and immediately it has all of the earthy tones you can imagine. With this nice wild berry finish. It doesn't really help it, but it's another flavor.
Sure.
And then
it's one of those things I would never have thought of putting those combinations together, flavors together. And there's a reason why.
Yeah. And just like juniper, all your veins, everything underneath the skin starts to glow. Yours specifically actually glow green.
Does it hurt?
Oh man, does it hurt? Feels like your blood's on fire.
I'm screaming.
And then from actually a few spots, like your fingertips and around your legs, actual plant roots shoot out and go into the ground, and you pass out.
Oh, can I make sure she doesn't fall on her head?
Nope, don't worry.
The roots are keeping
as she
me
falls back, she just
is she okay?
She's rooted. She's rooted.
But is she okay? Is she breathing? Is she?
I'm dead.
Roll me a medicine check.
I'm dead. This is what I wanted the whole time.
That's a 14 plus medicine is 7, so 14. 21.
She seems to have passed out.
Okay.
Likely from the amount of pain she just went through.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not as badass as you, Juniper.
So Callan will have to look up from the cryptex and what's going on?
You drank her potion.
You just saw that, and you're like, oh, and you look back down at the cryptex, all the ink's gone.
Well,
I've been doing this the whole time.
I don't know. Okay, Viet, I'm pretty sure this potion is yours.
Viet steps back, shaking his head.
Oh, no.
Nope, this is from Dancing Woman, not from me. This is from Silly Grizzle.
Viet will look at Maven.
It's got a little note on it.
She's
Maven's
okay.
passed
Has your
out.
name
She's
on
not
it?
going to help right now.
Yes.
You can set it on the ground.
Okay. We're going to do that. And then kind of just a frustrated breath, and I'll take my potion.
Sit down first.
Man, you guys have shift gears. So yeah, he set yours down in front of Viet and just all right, fine. And then you
Sit down.
Mm-hmm.
Viet
What
will
is
duck.
it?
so
Silver
Viet's
potion
taking
for the
cover,
long way around.
throwing
the
himself to
bed.
the ground. Viet is throwing himself to the ground. Not on top of the potion.
Right.
away.
Away.
Diving away because you think it's
Yes.
going to flip.
Yes.
Roll me a
Yes.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Yes. As far as Viet knows, all of my potion-related activity ended in explosions.
That is true. That is
Constitution
very
saving
true.
throw will be a 21.
Good, sir. All right. So, you drink yours, and you have a wonderful mixture of flavors. As you drink down that gold, silver liquid, you have the initial taste of cotton candy. It just hits you, and it's so sweet. But then immediately, right on the heels of it, like every festival you've ever been at. If
Ew.
you imagined you could like somehow like take all of the flavor from all of the peanuts droppings, popcorn droppings, spilled ale, and just condense it down to a flavor.
Oof.
That's the right on the heels of it.
Oof. Dude, I got off easy.
And then you get that final like hit of flavor, which tastes like it's very metallic at the end as well. Just a really metallic finish to the point where you almost feel like you could imagine rust in your mouth if you sucked on rust. And then silver light starts to run through your veins, glowing from beneath your skin. And it's like your blood is on fire. And right when you get to that edge, it stops.
Someone else pass out with me.
Are you okay?
It also was not pleasant. It is not great, but it oddly enough, as much as it hurt, there was also a weird sense of like taking a Band-Aid off, almost. Like it felt almost like there's a little bit of satisfaction to some of the pain. Say what you will about that.
Okay. You joining us?
Fiat's on the
yet?
ground, with head covered, waiting for the kaboom.
Yeah.
Is he exploded yet?
No.
Open one eye and look.
And I think
Is
Juniper is
Maven
tending
okay?
to
Maven is not okay.
While Juniper's tending to Maven, Callan will take the tuning fork and keep trying it.
What are you trying on?
I am trying it on Maven.
You actually get some tone, especially if you go on some of the root that's coming from her. You actually do get a little bit of more, better than flesh. It's dull, but you still get a little something, not a whole lot.
I got to try myself.
No.
Maybe you should have passed out.
I have a bottles, Callan.
What's Fiat doing as he's watching all of this?
Is Maven the Amanita, Lady of Thorns, Dead Flower okay?
She's okay. I think she just passed out because of the pain. That really.
She is
really
rooted in the ground. That does not look okay.
No, but she is.
It says you. You're not the one
Medically
who's
speaking.
passed out right now.
How is she stuck here now? Is she becoming a tree?
I don't
Oh
think-
god.
A new tree.
A dryad. Wow.
Do the roots have any change happened to the roots as we've been talking?
Roll me a perception
getting
check.
bigger?
Oh, that's her whole thing, yet she's really close to nature and stuff.
Yeah, to mushrooms. I'm not there. Stop.
It was a 6. It was a 60, yeah.
Seems about the same.
Can you wake her up?
I can.
Maybe we should get her friend Daruk.
If I just gently sort of.
Roll me a medicine check. If you roll good, we'll get there.
Wake up.
She likes to be smacked, apparently.
Just a friendly smack.
19.
19. Apparently,
Good roll,
you give
good
her
roll.
a friendly smack. No, that's not friendly. And as you do, and her eyes shoot open, and you see there is a flash in her eyes of like glowing green light.
Oh. Oh, God.
And then it goes out, and immediately all the roots that were holding her up just decay and fall away.
Oh.
What did I see while I was out?
Not a thing.
Is she awake?
Yeah, you're awake. You're about as shocked as you are right now.
Did it glow green? Did it glow green like the undead that we've seen, or was it a green like her veins had glowed? Were they the same green or?
I mean, green, emerald green, light. I mean, they're fairly close. Roll me an insight for if they were on the spectrum of green different.
23. I'm rolling pretty damn good tonight, guys.
I mean, from your experience, that green did not seem like the undead green that you've seen. There was no, like,
As you hold
like,
Viet
they
back
might
as
have
he's
been
getting
the
his
same.
hammer ready.
They might have been the same color green, but there's a difference. Like when you looked at the green, one made you feel cold. This one didn't. Like there is a difference.
Okay. Hey, are you okay?
Show me your eyes.
You kind of grew roots there. That was cool.
My blood was on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened? Am I... And she's patting her legs, trying to figure out where those roots went.
Okay, and then so what happens when Callan comes in and gives Juniper and Maven a group hug and then bangs the tuning fork on Maven's head?
Weird.
Awkward. That's what you get. Even the tone of it's like awkward, you know?
So I had an idea with these empty potion bottles, Callan.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta play them in a sequence.
Oh. Okay,
That's my
you
idea.
heard her. Drink yours.
Yeah.
Start with the ones we drank in order. Juniper, myself, you.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if
normally
that's
when
anything.
you play the glasses, you kind of have different water. Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Just do it.
All right.
You try multiple different things, nothing happens.
Dang it. Oh, man, I thought it
I'm
was so
sorry.
clever.
What was the other?
Absolutely. I
Was
liked
there
it.
anything else that we got? Viet is over, kind of towing the
I
potion
got this
bottle
snow
that has his
globe.
name on it.
There's the snow globe and
Wanna
the
hit
crystal.
The snow globe?
What is the crystal?
We haven't seen it yet. We should maybe... Don't look at it directly.
Oh, we don't need to look at it. We just need to try the tuning fork with it.
What is the crystal thing that they keep talking about? The crystal holder, the box or the container. What is it?
It's in the box.
It's just
It was described to Callan, just to remind, that it's basically like a key for the boat. Like, don't look at it though, because it's weird and it's like a battery and it's like a key and it's a whole lot of things, and it'll maybe mess with you if you look at it too long.
But it's like
that's what you were
like
told, and
sphere or a box or a.
It's kind of in. Take a D20 and make it hand size, about like that. But it's a metal box that like very intricately looks like almost like it's like individual segments all coming together, like hundreds and hundreds of but it's also so close that it's almost looks like it's almost carved, but it's not.
No writing on it.
No writing.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Viet will read his note from Seeley. If I remember right, it's something about
only in the dark can the light shine your path. Drink me.
He will look at them all as you're staring at him, and he will drink it down.
Okay, roll me.
He'll give Murda a look.
Yeah, and by the way, all of this, Murda is in the background, just quiet, watching all of this. Does not know what to say.
Not gonna lie, I forgot he was here.
Same.
Do I have advantage on this roll?
Not for this.
Oh.
Nope, not for this.
That'd be a dirty 20.
Why am I the only one who failed?
You just have a more delicate.
Yeah, you're delicate.
You're
just had
delicate.
it.
Finely boned wood elf.
Yeah, I've got bones like a little bird.
You all watch as he very cautiously drinks the potion. And as
Burns
you
going
do,
down.
it
Slowly.
tastes, you lengthened that taste. Oh, good. The flavor that's going in is, are you a fan of blue raspberry?
Yeah.
Good. Can you imagine what that flavor dye tastes like that they add it to everything?
Oh, yeah.
Like just concentrated.
Yeah.
That is what hits your mouth at first as it hits you. And very quickly after, and ironically, the flavor palette here is if regret had a flavor.
Oh. All right. Well, Viet knows what this tastes like, so.
Okay. Which, yeah, and maybe even reminds you a little bit of some of the meals you had once upon a time in a dark, dark cavern. And
Among other
as
things,
it starts to hit you, and all of a sudden you see all of the veins under his skin start to glow blue, but then all of them immediately shift, and instead of doing what it's done to everybody else, you just see his one hand just start to glow like a beacon blue.
Oh.
So like a brighter blue than like it's glowing.
Oh,
blue.
it's 100% glowing like a crack light. I mean, just whoa, 10,000 lumen. Roll me a percentile dice real quick for me there,
Okay.
because you are different from the others for one specific reason.
That'd be an 11.
11. Perfect. That would be nothing bad. Roll again. Just roll a d20.
D20.
Oh no, roll a d10. I'm sorry. Roll a d10
D10. Okay.
specifically.
4.
So all of you watch as his hand glows bright, and then all of a sudden it starts to dim. And then you all watch him grow about 4 inches taller.
Now I got to take cover in case he explodes.
Did it stop?
Yeah, about 4 inches.
My pants are tight.
Yeah. Yeah, his pants right up his ankle just a little.
Just kind of.
This is not comfortable.
How old are you? That's kind of rude. You went through a ghost war.
What? You all shrank.
Look down at the ground. How
You're all
far away
shorter.
is the ground?
I don't know. He'll be off town.
Yeah.
You all look a little shorter. I don't think we should drink these anymore.
Well, good news is we can't.
Good.
All gone.
They're gone.
Yeah, you hear Murder behind you. Darn, we're out.
All right. Well, Callan's got to try the 4 potion bottles now.
Yeah, like there's a.
It sounds like the beginning of a Land Down Under.
You tried hitting the fork, hit the fork on the crystal thing, and then I am out of ideas.
All right. Yeah. I'll open
Constantly
it.
adjusting at his.
Open the box in such a way that I don't look at it.
Okay.
And then-
It's a very bright light. Even if you're trying to avoid, you can just it's glowing.
And then just hit the other side of the box with the tuning fork. Does anything happen?
The tone. Everyone roll me a Constitution saving throw real quick.
Oh man,
Yeah, I know.
this is where I'm gonna pass out. Oh no.
15.
Oh no.
19.
Oh.
16.
12. It's not that bad.
Everyone but Callan. You all are going to take 4 psychic damage as the tone is so loud and so high that it just, you can feel it resonating in your brain. Callan, it's loud. It's not comfortable, but it doesn't do anything to you.
Oh, don't do that again.
No, my head is too small.
No.
Don't do that.
Real quick, on top of that, see, the people who are affected by it, I'll give you an extra special thing. Roll me a perception check.
That would be a 27.
19.
Yeah.
What was yours, Jennifer? 30-20? This is going to be weird for you, Juniper, because you weren't there. But during the pain, you had almost a flash of a moment in time, and you hear the sound of it. Reminds you of like if you wind up a ballerina.
Okay.
And you see in a twilight grove that's open with fire in the middle, you see the woman you saw, Seely, dancing alone, kind of spinning in circles and twirling and just having the time of her life for just a split second with stars above. Viet and Maven, you both remember this. This is the last time you saw Seely as you were leaving your little moment of respite in that twilight grove.
Interesting.
What happened to the codex?
Codex was not part of this equation. It is still in Callan's hand, I'm guessing.
And it didn't move.
This was the crystal. Yeah.
No, I know. It didn't do anything when you hit it with the
cause the codex.
Oh, not that any of you had any reference to. Callan, you made your save, so roll me just a perception check flat.
19.
You definitely felt it move for quite a little bit. Good 10 seconds, 12, 13, as all of them are holding their heads in pain and then shaking it off. It is just like, it's not going click, 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 click. It's just like, just spinning. And as it stops for a split second, not on all of them, on some of them, you see silver numbers.
Ooh. I see silver numbers.
What? Where are they?
They're gone, and then they're gone.
They're gone. When I did the tuning fork on the crystal that we can't look at,
okay.
For a split second, I saw silver numbers on the cryptex.
Okay, but we don't want to do that again because that hurt.
No, my head hurts.
That hurt.
And my pants are too tight.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe lay off that jerky, buddy.
Don't do that. Don't stop eating the jerky.
It's going to.
Has your hand always been blue?
Not always, no.
As long as you've known him.
It's glowing pretty brightly there.
It's normal again. Now it just looks like he dipped his hand in a toilet.
Yeah. What is that, buddy?
It is my hand. It turned blue. We were on a job. It is a good story. Now, it was not funny at the time. Well, Quincy laughed.
You stuck your hand in a fantasy toilet.
It wasn't the fancy. It was not the toilet. It was not the. It was. We were on a job, and he'll start talking. We were on a job. Quincy and I we went inside, and I was the muscle. I went inside just in case he ran into problems, and he had to get the thing. But it was a job we were supposed to. He kind of looks around, even though there's nobody around. We were supposed to retrieve something. It was from a crypt. It was old. It didn't really belong to anybody anymore. The family had died out, so it wasn't really stealing. Quincy said. What?
I said that's not quite how that works, but
Quincy said it was okay. So, but it was taking a long time, and the rest of my family was. I was worried that they were going to get in trouble, and I was telling Quincy to hurry up, and he told me, if you want it so bad, just take it. You think this is easy? And I reached in and I took it out, and my hand was blue.
oh, that sounds not good.
It was not good, and it hurt like a bunch of wasps stinging your hand. And Quincy said it was not the smartest thing I've ever done. And then we got out of there quick.
So does your blue hand work like a normal hand now? Is it contagious?
He kind of snaps his finger, and you get to see sparks of lightning between his fingers.
Callan will like touch his hand.
Scott, how do you want to do this?
I mean, I'm really into whatever you're thinking.
So this is right, a repurposed lightning lure. So
Sure, you can do less or more. Like,
do a strength saving throw.
Okay.
As he's pulling, as he's pulling his hand back, but it's already arced out to try to grab at you.
It was a 5.
Seriously? All right.
Off your feet.
Take 10 points of damage, of lightning damage.
Ooh.
And are pulled 10 feet in a straight line towards me.
I'll say for the fact you were right there and trying to pull your
so
hand
basically
away, he gets whipped.
Kind of get pulled in with me.
Oh,
and
so we're
shocked.
like really close now.
Yes, now we're right on. It does that.
It does that.
Oh, eye to eye.
It does that.
Yeah, it does that.
So awesome. You have lightning in your hands.
Yes, I can do other things with it too. The
Oh,
hang tool does not want me to do those to him.
But does
it's
he?
really nice getting this up
You did
and
just
close
drink
and
this.
personal with you,
You
but
did just drink that potion. I can do things to you if you want. He kind of snaps his finger, and his hand, like blue flame, comes up on his hand.
Ooh. Oh,
Murder. Like, I mean, I'd love to let this play out.
Anyways, well, I was going to suggest that we all hold hands and then do the tuning fork and see what happens there. But
he's trying to shake his hand, trying to get the flame off. No.
It should be on the end.
It's not going out.
Like in a circle, though. So how would that work? I don't know. I don't think that's the key right there. Let's not
it's
do
still
that.
on fire.
Do you need help?
He's just holding his hand out away from him. It will be going away in a while.
Okay.
Guys, I'm stuck. Should we just head to Beacon, because this tuning fork doesn't seem to be giving us any insight? What do you think,
we're not
Meredith?
in the right spot yet.
You said we had help in Beacon. Juniper said that we would be finding help in Beacon. Yes?
I did.
I have had no other direction coming from any of these items Seeley gave us so far, so
We could
that's
ask
as good as any.
Do you have somebody to talk to in Beacon?
Yes.
Okay, then let us go to Beacon then.
Yeah.
Okay. You maybe stop getting taller, otherwise.
My pants will get really tight. I didn't get taller. My pants got smaller.
Yeah. Okay.
His hand's still on fire. He's trying
You just try to control that pants situation, and we should be good.
Are we ready to be going now?
Yeah. So,
All right. So you all put everything, resituate yourself, put things away, and all that.
Mhm.
and start moving.
As best he can. He's walking
Here is my question for you. It is about 18 weeks to Beacon.
Are we stopping at the monastery first?
That was part of it. There are detours, and if you take the main road, there are towns along the way. But my first question is, are you taking the slight detour of a couple, like basically adding a couple days towards the monastery? Or are you breaking off and Murdert's going his own way?
I would think we would try to get Murdet safely to the monastery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with him traveling alone either. It's not cool out here.
Yes.
Do you need him?
Monastery.
Like,
It will go away in a little bit. Sometimes if I wave my hand, it works better.
sure.
So yeah, you all step forward into the mist, one person shaking off a flaming hand, and start to make your way. Everyone roll
Yay,
me.
we left Cyprus.
You left, we made it.
It's not
All right.
quite as long as the heist, but close.
No. Hey, well, a lot happened here. All right. So I need for the next 5 days. You're heading for a little while, basically northeast-ish, and then almost due north to get to Aerith first, and then that's at the base of the hill, or like the hill to the monastery, which is a few hours south of the monastery, the open way monastery. So heading forward, I need survival rolls. So who would like to do our survival checks for as we travel?
Do we get advantage? Because
I've got a +5.
If
tracking
multiple, you
and
can either have everyone can roll
Maven
their
running
own,
her wild shape stuff, and
or you can have advantage. Yes.
I'll give Maven advantage.
Okay. That's a 16. That's a 22.
Woohoo!
3 more. Or
3 more.
4
okay.
more. 4 more. 4 more rolls with advantage.
That's a 12.
Woohoo!
19.
Okay, so second day. Done.
Mhm.
Keep going.
Okay. That's an 8.
Is that the first roll?
That's the second roll. The
Oh,
first
that's the
roll was a 3.
Oh, okay.
A 1 + 2.
1 + 2.
So that's an 8 for the third day.
Okay. Fourth day. Excuse me.
That's an 8.
Okay. Well, last day.
Do we get our hit points back from our psychic damage?
it's
and
been
our-
days,
and our
so, yeah.
lightning lure.
17.
Unless Callan wants to try touching it every single day.
Yeah.
Maybe if I sneak up on the hand.
Nope, not sneaking.
Right,
All
since
right.
he's shown interest, Viet will show some tricks where he can like drag a spoon across the
Yeah.
ground and stuff like that.
Ooh.
But he's a little
Um,
wild with it. It is not a. It's a. Yes, it's not a
Yeah.
science on his.
Callan, would you real quick roll me a d12?
Mm-hmm. That's a 1.
Okay. I need someone to roll me a d10 and someone to roll me a percentile.
I can roll one here. I got the D10.
Is it my turn? Do I do the percentile?
If you'd like to.
D10 is 6.
6.
This would be a 99.
Ooh.
Okay.
How many more inches do I
Okay.
grow?
Okay.
Fenris won't be the only pantsless one running around.
That's right.
Hell yeah, I miss Fenris.
All right. You arrive to Aerith. That is the small town near the Open Way Monastery. It is right along the path heading there. As you get to Aerith, it is the end of the 5th day. Obviously, it gets dark quick in the mist, in the fog. You've had relatively easy travel. Overall, you had some rain a little bit here and there, but nothing that was hindering your travel. If anything, it's been relatively easy moving forward. And on that evening, getting to Aerith, you get to the edge of town, and there immediately you know something's wrong. None of the buildings, none of the houses, like the few farmsteads that are right at the edge of town, there's nothing lit. As you start to come into town, there's nothing lit. Everyone roll me a perception check real quick.
I was going to ask, is this a familiar feeling at all?
10.
16.
Natural 20 plus 8 is 28.
Mine was a,
Viet is on high alert.
there's not much coming back from there. Plus 4, so 5 total. It was an at one.
Awesome.
Probably creeped out.
Juniper?
Yeah.
Yeah, Juniper, Maven. It's eerie. It is very quiet. It is too still. And if anything, you kind of... Juniper, you're especially getting the vibes that your brain started to go to. And Maven, you quickly see that there's looks like a blood stain near a doorway that is broken open. Callan. Yet, you both, as you're walking, feel just the slightest tremor in the ground. And as you're looking around, seeing that blood stain, seeing that doorway that's broken open, seeing a roof that's caved in.
Is the tremor getting stronger?
Not yet. Just a tremor. Then all of a sudden, you start to feel another tremor. Another one. And then off to your right, Callan, you notice that doorway that's broken into. The door's not broken. It looks like the entire frame is broken. Section, like pieces of the side of the wall are broken. Viet, you're looking around, and all of a sudden, you start to feel, and in the ground, the equivalent of like that. That's not just a tremor, like that. There's a rhythm to it. It's not coming closer. You're very confident with that, but you can hear dum, 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 like almost it was speeding up, but it's getting quieter as it goes.
Just getting quieter as it goes?
Yep.
Something is leaving here. Viet is like, if we're in the middle of the street, Viet would be pulling off to the side and seeking cover.
Okay.
And
Real
then
quick,
starting
everyone
to
can,
move forward.
if they want, follow that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Viet will be taking lead and trying to move forward down the street, trying to feel, trying to at least keep pace and try to having to pause and feel and trying to, if this is getting further and further away from him, or if they're like how quickly it's going, etc. So
yeah.
All right, Callan will turn invisible and start making whistling noises to signal where he is and kind of keep it up to signal to the team.
Okay. Just subtle little whistles, like kind of letting them know, like, I'm going invisible.
Little bird
over
tweets
here.
or whatever. And
yeah.
And then go alongside Viet, but see if he can climb or jump or take a peek over as much as he can too.
Okay. So you all start moving forward.
Bad feeling.
Callan occasionally throwing out little tweet whistles just to let him know where you're moving.
Viet's probably almost swinging, almost hitting him every time that happens.
Nothing yet. You just keep moving. Everyone roll me a stealth check.
Oh no.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, good.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Callan, you rolled with advantage, right?
Oh.
Not that you needed it, but you're invisible.
I also got a dirty 20.
Dirty 22.
Group check. Group check. Group check.
I got a natural 1 there.
Oh.
Or 2.
Perfect. Okay. So you're all moving like a well-oiled machine. You've been here before. You've been quiet. You know when it means business. But then there's this new person who's not used to you. Keeps bumping in to people, like when everyone stops at Viet's hand motion, like just like goes to lean against like a doorway, and all of a sudden a section of stone falls off. The crazy thing, Juniper, which actually freaks you out a little bit, as you do that, you kind of like everyone stops, and you're like, all right, I stopped, and you all of a sudden that section of stone, and you feel your hand moving, and you look, you see the stone, but the alarming part isn't about the stone that's about to land and make noise. It's looking past into the house that you're looking at, and the section of wall on the other side of the house that is completely missing and looks like it has been broken open.
Oh dear God.
Everyone roll me initiative real quick.
Oh
Oh no. That's a nat 1. I can't ignore that.
I know, it was bad. Oh, here's the bad rolls, guys.
That's a 6.
18.
Hold on.
10.
You said 18, Callan?
Yes.
18. Yet?
16.
16. Maven? 6. Juniper?
10.
10. And I got a roll for Meredith.
Baby Tarask.
Baby Beholder, wear Trask.
Woo!
Baby Beholder, wear Trask. Baby Beholder, wear Trask. Baby Beholder, wear Trask.
I
Baby
really
Beholder,
don't
wear
think you
Trask.
understand the thing you're wishing for.
Yes, I do.
But it's
All
just
right.
a baby.
He's just
But
a
it's
baby
just a
Beholder, wear
baby.
Trask.
He just
That
ate
would be
most of the one village.
Baby Beholder, wear
Just
Trask.
for
We can
one.
raise him and turn him loose in a library, and it's going to be awesome.
Ooh.
And he could eat a statue.
All right.
We will give him crackers,
All right.
and he will be in jerky, and he will be our friend, and we will name him Daruk.
Baby Beholder, wear Trask. Baby Beholder, wear Trask. Baby Beholder, wear It's been over a year, Scott. Come on.
Fine. I'm not.
We wanted to do it since before I started playing.
I know.
It's got to be on every table by now. Come on.
I'm
That
not
would be
saying
pretty awesome if that was
that
on
it
one
doesn't
of
exist somewhere.
Yet's Wild Surge tables.
You know, you prepare things like a grown-up, and then you set them down, and they disappear. Ah, got that. There it is. All right. Because you have things set aside that you don't know if you're going to need, and then the day shows up, and you were so organized, and you can't find things.
Yeah.
All right. So, top of the round in with that nat 1 starting it. It's all right.
No, this is fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Juniper,
I
We
know
haven't
it's
been
so
in
late,
initiative
Doc.
for
A while. Juniper.
Yeah.
Yes,
Would you roll me a strength saving throw?
I sure will. Oh, okay. That's too bad. That's not bad.
Don't worry, you failed. I rolled super high. What?
17.
Nope. So all of a sudden, this hand comes out from the dark, be like to the side where you see that opening of like something that's broken in, like, you know, a section of the attic you can see is like, all of a sudden a hand comes out and grabs you by the neck, shoulder, and upper arm
Okay.
and yanks you off your feet.
He swears very loud.
As you get pulled towards into the darkness, very quickly, all of a sudden you see a large baby. I mean, the worst baby you could ever imagine. Very grotesque, very weirdly proportioned, oversized head, but it has got you by kind of the upper part of your body.
Yeah, okay.
And as you come in and start to see this oversized, grotesque, babyish face, you see a fist coming towards you, being pulled towards it.
Great.
That'll hit. 18 plus.
Okay.
So
yeah.
that hits. And you will take not a great roll for damage. You're gonna take 10 bludgeoning as this fist just smashes into you as it's pulling you towards, and you are grappled.
Ow.
You are inside.
Baby.
Yeah, by a giant baby. You're a medium creature. It is large. So everyone just kind of, as initiative started, heard that that stone fall. You all turn and look as you see a meaty hand grab Juniper and yank her in the doorway.
And you just hear a very loud swear, and then
Which swear?
Which swear?
I can't say that on the air.
Aww.
It sounds like fun, though.
Buns. You say buns. That's a good one.
All right, top of the round, or second to top of the round. Callan, you are invisible. You are right next to Viet at the corner of that building. It's about 15 feet behind you where you saw Juniper get yanked through a doorway.
Mm-hmm.
You're on the street. What's that?
Oh, that's shocking. And I will come back.
I did not
blasting.
touch you.
Is Viet like even paying attention right now? Look what happened, Viet. Anyways, Callan will come back blasting hypnotic pattern at the big baby.
So
And I guess Juniper too.
Okay, so you go 15 feet to the doorway, enough to look inside and cast hypnotic pattern in the room.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what's the DC I need to roll for hypnotic pattern?
Wisdom 16.
Okay, Juniper, you as well. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, Cat.
25.
So all of a sudden, describe the lights that all of a sudden start to emerge inside this room.
Okay, so this is just emanating from Callan's hand at whoever it's directed at. This is just an intense burst of like strobe light of every color rapidly, and it just looks like it's carrying complete whole stars right at your face, and it just dazzles you.
So a rave, almost like a disco rave.
Oh, yeah.
Like
the whole cosmos is throwing a rave
June
in
was
your
already
face.
seeing stars, so.
So Juniper, you start to see this. You very quickly, like, you start to feel like this draw into just getting lost in those lights. But you manage to kind of shake it off. The music fades, unfortunately. But you do feel like you're still grappled. But you do feel that grip slacken just the tiniest bit. And then as you look out of the lights and look towards this giant baby, you see it's just like doing that kind of...
Boots and pants and boots and pants.
You know?
Mhm.
So yeah, you've moved 15 feet. That was your action, Callan. Anything else you'd like to do?
I would, if I see it affect the baby, I would just say, "Hey, baby, put my friend down," because I'd be visible because I just attacked. So.
All right. I don't think it cares at this moment. If you're visible, it is kind of distracted.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Viet, you do, as you hear Callan, put my friend down, and you do see there is kind of like a strobe light coming out of the doorway, and a little bit of the windows that seem like you can see now, they were like boarded up shut. Light coming out from it. What are you doing?
Viet would have been startled into a rage, and immediately turning and running into the building and leaping up and trying to grab onto the baby arm and punching at that has June, and starts punching at the arm.
Okay, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. No. Be a 4.
Okay, so as you turn the corner and run into the room, all of a sudden you see those lights and you're just like, ah!
No.
You are also bedazzled.
My first rage.
Yeah, rage drops.
And it's a rage.
Just like,
You can channel that rage into dance. That's all right.
oh, the most
totally
angry, just...
Yeah.
Juniper.
Yes.
So there's a baby and a dwarf that are kind of just feeling it. They're vibing.
With really tight pants.
Tight. The tightest pants.
Maven, are you getting this on video?
Wish I was. Let me pull out my fantasy camcorder.
I am going to. Gosh, I just want him to drop me. So I'm gonna kind of glance over at Callan and go, "Oh, I'm your friend," and then try and just like hit. Like I'm gonna try and break the grapple. I want to try and like get out of this.
So roll me a strength or an athletics or an acrobatics check. You get to choose.
Well.
I roll with disadvantage.
Or what?
I roll with disadvantage because I'm distracted.
Okay. 14.
All right, yeah. You kind of just real quick start to just squeeze and bend out, and that just slack in the grip, and just
Cool.
if anything, you getting out of the grip just.
And then I'm going.
So that was your action to break the grapple.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna bonus action cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
That is 2nd level. So this, I guess, radiant, glowing magic. I don't even know, like a club. Like I want it to be a club, like kind of a spiky club.
It is a spiky club.
And I just want to bop him on the head with it. So that is. Does a 17 hit him?
It most definitely does hit him.
Does not or does?
Does hit him. It does.
Okay. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I believe that's force damage. 9 force damage.
All right. Give me just 1 second.
And then can I also yell at Viet to snap out of it?
Okay. So you do 9 damage, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, 9
Force
damage.
damage. I don't know if it matters.
No, you're fine. So 9 force damage. Because it does matter. Damage matters. All right. So this radiant, what color is your flavor of magic?
So it's that kind of sunset. So it's got the oranges and the pinks. And yeah.
And it like grows into this huge ornate club, glowing orange and shifting colors between just orange and gold and sunset light, and then smashes on top of the baby's head. And immediately you see the baby's eyes clear and look back towards you and just "Rah!"
That might have been a mistake.
It's a thing.
We're gonna kill a baby.
Don't bop the baby.
We're gonna kill a baby.
And I need to roll for that real quick.
That's not a real baby.
We're gonna kill the
want
baby.
to move at all?
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming I'm right. I'm just gonna kind of dance around to the back of the baby.
Okay, behind the baby.
Yeah. So I want to stay. I don't want to try and get out of his range because it's range. I don't know.
Yeah, perfect. All right. Murder's turn.
Out of it.
Murder is going to also, because he doesn't know, come running in and immediately, even with a really good wisdom save, it's not quite enough. That's a 15, and I needed 16. Right?
Yeah.
So immediately he runs in and just it's like, I'm cut. And right next to Viet, just feeling it. So that's his turn. Maven, you're up.
Yeah, I am. All right. Well, I'm gonna beat up a baby, I guess.
Beat up a baby.
I'm gonna beat up a baby. Let me pull up my spell slots.
So you're gonna come into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Boom, not very wise. Well, I actually am.
Because it's a 30-foot cube.
Except for that roll, that's a 10,
room.
baby. That's a 10.
You cross that threshold, and just as you get line of sight, you're
Ooh, yeah.
vibing.
I danced so hard my crown came off.
This is this is a small house, like, you know, a villager's house. So the entire, once you cross into the room, that's where you're like, that's that. Baby is going to turn around following Juniper and try to hurt you. So 23 to hit.
That does hit, unfortunately.
And dirty 20 to hit.
That also does hit.
And so it literally is just winding up its meaty fists.
Ugh.
And gonna do between the two hits, it literally hits once and then goes to just claw at you, and you see, because this is a tight room, its fingers, not that sharp, just leave marks through the wall as it comes towards you and slashes at you.
Oof.
It's still bludgeoning. You're gonna take 18 bludgeoning.
Ouch. Okay.
And
That hurt.
it does not like that. It does not like getting bopped. You may take an opportunity attack if you'd like, because it is literally jumping straight up through the roof.
Okay. So can I take the opportunity to tackle with my spiritual weapon?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll let you have that.
I will do that thing. It's not gonna hit. I don't think. That is 11 plus. Well, actually,
It's a big baby.
18.
Yeah, big baby.
Okay. 3 plus 4.
Thank you. Hey, Chris, thank you for keeping to the bit. I mean,
7 force damage.
7 force damage. All right. Yeah, you smash right as it's leaping. You just smash into one of its legs with the spiritual weapon as it leaps up, and you hear it scream out in pain as it goes through the roof and pulls itself up.
She's gonna turn to Callan, the only one who's not dancing at the moment, and go.
Yep, who's right in the doorway, just looking
Right.
in, you know. And yeah, you see Merdit, you see Viet, you see Maven, who are all just.
Should we run our fights?
Well, kind of looks like a baby. You think it's his actual baby?
Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe, baby.
okay.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, I have to go after maybe baby, and I don't want him to die.
Baby, I get down on my knee.
Is it Callan's turn?
Yeah, it is Callan's turn.
All right, Callan will pursue maybe baby, and
Okay.
he will.
So, are you trying to follow on the street, or are you trying to go up?
Baby went. Is it up on the roof, or did it go?
It
into the
went
street?
through the roof, and from where you're at, you don't know beyond
Oh.
that.
Oh, yes.
All right, roll me in athletics.
26.
26, perfect. So you'll be able to use your movement to just immediately climb up, and you're on the roof. And when you get up there, you see the baby is on the next building over, and immediately does the equivalent of almost like a baby cat hiss. Just
How far away is it?
from where you're at, it's about 40 feet.
Can I get within 30 feet?
With you don't have you don't have a climbing speed, right?
No.
You would be outside of 30 feet from where you're at, just because of taking extra to climb.
Oh, okay. Then
Unless you use your action to keep moving.
No, I'll use a bonus action to Misty step behind maybe baby.
Oh, that would absolutely work.
And then this time I'll try a suggestion on maybe baby.
All right. So you drop hypnotic pattern
Mm-hmm.
and cast hypnotic pattern, or not suggestion.
Suggestion.
Ooh, I gotta double check one thing, because I guess it is important in this situation. Okay. So, as you cast suggestion, what do you say?
I say, oh, calm down. How about you just take a nap?
In common?
Mm-hmm.
It fails. You feel it go out, and it just doesn't seem to understand you, and just looks back at you and just.
Oh, can I like pantomime nap?
Nope. He doesn't seem to be down with it. If anything, it makes him angry. Getting told to take a nap, like even if he didn't understand it, just nah.
Oh yeah. The toddler then.
No nap.
No, no, I don't want to
It doesn't say that, but you that's
I'm not tired.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I did. That's what
Okay.
I tried.
Yep. Valiant effort. Everyone inside Juniper, all of a sudden you see, and the light disappears, and everyone's like,
Where'd
where'd the baby go?
Party's over, guys.
Juniper, you are okay?
No, I'm not, but I will be.
Pat you on the shoulder.
Viet, you're up.
I'm
There is a hole in the roof, though.
I don't know
The
if the
baby
hole was
went
there
that
before
way.
or not. Baby went that way?
Yeah, and so did Callan.
Oh. Viet will run out on the street looking for Callan.
All right, you get out. It does not take much because as you come out, you hear, it's time to take a nap. And you're, yeah! And you're like, there they are.
Viet's got his weapons in his hand yet, but
Yeah, you're about 15 feet of movement to get to where you can see that.
Callan, leave the baby alone. Let us go.
Okay.
Viet's just gonna stand at the door in guard position because Maven and Juniper and Murder are still inside, right?
Yep.
So I will ready in action if it starts. It says it's about 15 feet away.
If you're at the doorway, it's 40 feet away. I thought you were coming out further. Sorry.
Got it. If it moves within 20 feet, I'll throw an axe at it. Already in action.
All right, ready in action, ready to throw an axe if it comes close. All right, that would be Juniper. Murder's at the door holding an axe. He just yelled out, leave the baby alone. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just like, guys, I think we should just get out of here.
Anything else?
No, I'm gonna drop the spiritual weapon. Yeah, and I'm just like, we should if it's because it doesn't sound like there's any commotion on the roof.
Do you want to use your bonus action to listen more carefully?
Yeah, sure.
Perception.
Dark in here is the 16 plus perception. Dirty 20.
Nice. Outside, you hear all the things that I just said.
Mhm.
It sounds like an angry, large baby that is yelling at being told to take a nap, almost from your perspective. And then you also hear
Right. Hey, guys. I think the baby has a mom, and we should get like GTFO. Like we should, guys. Like now.
All right. Anything else?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You have
gonna
an
move
action and
forward,
movement if you want.
What?
You have action and movement if you want it.
I'm gonna move toward the door.
Okay, so 15 feet to the door.
Yeah, and
keep
then I'll
going.
bring out can I just use the action to bring out the mace, I guess, just in case?
Yeah, sure. That's part of your movement, just to bring
Okay.
it out.
Okay. Then can I hold the action in case I need to?
What is the trigger?
If I see mom and I can't get away from it.
Fair. Danger close. How
Yes,
about that?
danger close. That's the trigger.
I hit that thing.
Yes.
All right. Murdit is going to go. Nope, he don't care. He is going to do an acrobatic feat and literally step on the side of the wall and leap straight up, land on top, feet spread akimbo to hold himself up, seeing the baby across the street, keep running. Acrobatics. Oh, yeah. Does a cool little flip and comes down with a kick to baby face, landing right next to Callan. And that's a 15 plus. Oh, yeah, that hits baby. And then he's, okay, so that's the
It better not put baby in a corner.
So yeah, he comes down, kicks with the foot, lands right next to him. He smiles, and then he's like, "It's nap time," and goes for a right hook. Oh, and finds a loose part of the roof and steps and disappears into the roof because I rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
And you just hear a boom. He did do damage with the first kick though, but things happened after that. Baby is looking hurt. Yeah, definitely it's got a bloody broken nose from that kick. And baby looks not happy. Maven, you're up.
How far away am I from this baby?
You don't know. You are inside the house. You saw there's an open hole that Murdet jumped out of. You heard people yell that there's a baby out there, and people seem to be ready in the doorway, which is right next to you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go out the door.
Okay, so you use a couple feet, step out the door, slide past people. You get onto the street. You've moved about 10 feet, and you can see just as Murdet is taking that swing and going through the roof. There's
Cool.
a baby, though, and there's a Callan up there as well.
There's a giant baby, and Callan's telling him, "Hey, baby, stop being a baby, baby."
And baby doesn't seem to care, and it has a bloody nose.
Oh,
Take
baby.
a goat up with you. Maybe you need a goat up on the.
That
It seems
poor
like you
baby.
could have a goat backing up your 6 there, Alan.
Yeah.
Poor baby.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a spell on the baby.
I cast a spell on you. All right, what spell are you trying to cast? I'm not familiar with that spell.
I'm checking so we did a short rest. Okay.
You've had long rest. It's been days. You have all your spells.
Yeah. I haven't looked at my ding dang character sheet. All right. Okay, so I'm going to cast Poison Spray. I extend a hand toward a creature I can see within range and project a puff of noxious gas from my palm. The creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage.
That is a range of 10 feet. It is currently about 35 feet away. You have 15 feet of movement. That'll put you outside that 10-foot range.
Boo! Trash, garbage. Let me try again. All right, then I'll cast Thorn Whip, which is 30 feet away.
That you could do.
I will create a long vine-like whip covered in thorns that lashes out at my command toward a creature in range. Make a melee spell attack against the target. If it hits, the creature will take 1d6 piercing damage. So,
All right.
I'm gonna do that.
Does it get pulled towards us?
First, she has to make the spell attack. Or the melee spell attack.
That was not good.
It is a big baby.
That was an 11.
So the Thorn Whip wraps around one of its legs, digging in deep. It is a big baby.
Sick.
I can't emphasize that it is a big baby.
I do 9 damage to the big baby.
Oh, 9 poison damage. That is so rude to do to a baby.
Piercing.
Oh, piercing, not poison.
Thorn Whip.
Sorry. And then it gets yanked off past you, Callan. As it gets yanked, falls down, taking an additional 3 damage from the fall. Onto the street below. Now, about 15 feet away from you, Maven, on the street, angry, and as it looks up after it flailed and it got dropped onto its back, spits out a tooth.
Is it coming towards me? Did that trigger my
that close.
Action?
Not that close.
Okay, so it didn't trigger an attack. Okay.
No, and it wasn't. It was forced. So forced movements. Yeah, but just not that close.
Just checking if she triggered me into throwing an axe at a baby.
I mean, do you really want to?
No, not really.
Not really. Okay.
But the thing was, if it's coming towards me, right?
Yeah.
I'm good with your interpretation. We're good.
All right. Maven, anything else? You still have a little bit of movement if you want to close with the big baby or move away from big baby.
I'll move away a little bit.
Okay. So move back 10 feet, 15?
10 feet.
10 feet. All right. Just mark that 10 feet. Okay. So you are 20 feet away, 25 feet from baby. All right. All right. Baby's turn. It will take 15 feet of movement to stand up. It is angry. As it is ripping some of the wall down that it uses to get up. Callan, you feel the house shake just a little bit. You all now, at the top of the round, can start to hear rumbling in the ground. And it is not just like the feeling of like, oh, that's a large set of footsteps quickly coming close. It sounds closer to a stampede. It is going to try to grab some of the section of wall and throw it at you, maybe. Not a great roll for baby. Not a great one. That'll be a 14 to hit. So I believe that misses. Maven.
Yeah. 14 to hit will.
Miss. Right? Or is that hit?
No.
Okay, miss. So yeah, a section of the wall, some bricks come flying by your head, and then it leaps up, kitty corner, yep, grabs onto the side of a building and just starts to pull itself up onto another roof and starts to try to move off. It is bloody. It is leaving a trail of blood. It does not look healthy, and it is trying to get away. You all hear the dum 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 dum. Callan, your turn.
Okay. Which way is it? It's trying to get away. Which way?
So you came out of the building and went north and crossed the street to the north. It went southwest to that building at the corner. So it's leaped away and it's just trying to get away, it looks like.
How far is it now?
From you, probably about 20, 25 feet. Seeing as you're on top of the roof, it's a straight shot.
All right. I am gonna cast. I'm going to cast Heroism at 2nd level on Maven and Juniper.
That is touch, so you're going to jump down there?
Are they close enough?
You have enough movement, you can do it.
Yep, I'll do that.
Okay.
So then they're immune to being frightened, and they gain temporary hit points, 4 temporary hit points, and then they gain that again at the start of each turn up to 1 minute.
Very nice. Maintain concentration.
Mm-hmm. And then would I be able to, well, no. Not a bonus action, not a bonus action. Let's see. What else can I do?
You've used most of your movement and your action. You have a bonus action left.
Okay, then I'm gonna grant Viet the Songblade boon as a bonus action. So my ally has advantage and their target has disadvantage for the next turn.
All right. So what does that look like as you do that?
All right. So this Songblade, well, I'm in a frenzy hopping down to, cast heroism on Maven and Juniper. And then, I'm like deftly just drawing the rapier and using the flute function and just a quick tweet with the most efficient pattern to get the effect I want.
All right. So you blow your flute through the song blade as you touch Maven and Juniper. They get that feeling of heroism, fill them, making them not afraid and have some extra vitality there. And Viet, it is your turn then.
I want to. So, how far? So, Maven and Juniper are right near me.
Yep.
And Callan is how far away?
You're all more or less within 5 to 10 feet, depending on.
And do I know approximately where Murdet went?
You can make an estimation that he's inside that building to the north. That Callan just jumped down and.
If I run between, I want to run about 30 feet from either Junior or Maven, whoever's. I want to get to the center. And I want to cast Pass Without Trace.
Oh, okay.
Which has a range. So the wording is: a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, making you and your companions from masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, is a +10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. So it doesn't say I have to have line of sight on him, but I'm going to be reaching out and trying to get him. If you're low or not, however you want to play it.
No.
I can for sure get it on these three.
We're going to do a thing.
Which doesn't mean that Murdet isn't going to go do something stupid like, I don't know, go kick a baby in the face again. Or, run after his half-brother, who he doesn't know is a half-brother, in a burning building and try to rescue him out.
High or low?
High.
All right. You cast that, and you do feel it sink in to an additional person that you cannot see.
And Viet will do one of his loud yells, or one of his loud whispers. Right? Hide! And he'll push himself up against the building.
Okay.
I'm gonna hide.
Juniper, what are you doing?
I'm gonna hide.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of loud whisper back, like, I think there's more coming. I think there's a lot more coming, and then like try to hide.
Callan will try to get to where Murdet supposedly is and relay the hide message.
So you go back towards that, and right then as you start to go to like Murdet, all of a sudden a door creaks open, and he's like, yeah, I got it. Come on. And Callan, do you go in?
Yeah.
Okay. With what you're doing, because the baby is going to try and get away if you let it. In this moment, we can break initiative if all of you, are you just staying where you're at? Or, Murdet is waving like, come on.
I don't want to be able to peek and see what the rest of the noise is, but mostly hiding.
Mostly hiding. Hiding's more important. Okay. That'll be perfect. All right. So everyone roll me a stealth check with a +10.
Okay. That's not bad.
That's a 32.
25. Come on, Maven. Come on.
Yeah. It's gonna be 17.
That's with the +10?
Oh, no, that's a 25. Not
Okay.
25. 27.
Yeah. All right.
I'm here.
So, I'm here. So as you all sneak in, shut the door, he quickly kind of is like, up the stairs. You all start to move, and you real quick see that there is a section right at the top of the stairs that is some boards that are open. And there you see there's a young man, probably late teens, very messy hair, very dirty, blood stained, who's just like waving and come on. You all make your way up into this little cubby of an attic. If anything, you think there is an attic, and the section that probably Murdet fell through was on the inside of the room of the attic, and this is like the wall, like a false wall cubby. And everyone gets in there. It's a little cramped, but you all can get in there.
It's tight
Very
like
quickly.
pants.
What?
It's tight like pants.
Tight like pants. As you all get in there, you all kind of make your way, and you find little slits and cracks, and move some of the hay or whatever on the roof, and you can see all of these large creatures come running into the area, looking around, searching, ripping up the building you were just at, punching through the roof. Huge creatures. All of them in different states of they don't look like just straight they don't look like giants, as you might be thinking. They are grotesque in different ways of growth, of an arm that might be larger than the other arm. Very, very body dysmorphia kind of, and they are searching the area, ripping down the building and the area they heard. And you even hear at one point, one of them, you hear the sound and you look and you see one of them gets a hold of that giant baby, and it's holding it, looking around, and then oh, mama's got its baby. And then it just bites its head off. And as you all have Juniper's reaction, oh,
And,
you all,
that's the same reaction she has. It's oh no.
You all are looking at each other in the dark, and you just see that young man just, hi, I'm Pete. We need to be very quiet for a while.
Yep. He's trying to hold it in.
And as these monsters go through the rubble of that building and sniff around, and you hear occasionally as they start to sniff and put a hand on the
My
roof.
mother named me
Right
Viet. He rolled a 3.
And you hear that sniffing around in the dark. You do hear Viet. My mother named me Viet. And that's where we're going to end this episode. We went a little long this week just because we had that early technical difficulties. And with that travel roll that brought us to this outcome, I had to get to here. So, yeah. Join us next week, because it's a story of people hiding in an attic. I mean...
I've heard this one before.
Yeah, who's got a diary?
I have many books.
Good. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Hope you stuck around through all of it. Hello, future people. I am DM Scott. With me, as always,
Killian.
Nick.
Chris.
And Catherine.
have a great week.
Thanks, everybody.
Take
Bye.
care.